What is going on, guys? This is Angus15, and today I'm going to give you a full review of Fight Club. Okay, so Fight Club is about this simple, boring guy who works for a car manufacturer, and he's sort of really bored of his life because he's finding it too simple, and of course he can't sleep. He's finding it hard to sleep. So Fight Club is about this simple, boring guy who works for a car manufacturer company, and he's finding it really hard to sleep, so he's sort of really struggling with life, and he sort of hates it in a lot of ways. Now, to help him with his trouble with sleeping, he goes to support groups. Now, these support groups aren't actually meant for him. For example, he goes to a cancer group, and he's not actually meant to go there because he doesn't have cancer, but he still finds that he can get support from them. However, the main reason he goes to them is because he finds that he can actually sleep now that he goes to all these groups, and because the more groups he goes to, the better he sleeps, so he actually ends up going to several different groups a day. Now, for a couple of months, when he goes to this group, he actually meets this woman, and this woman is actually well known as Helen Carter. And of course, Helen Carter is of course known from Bellatrix from Harry Potter, but apart from that, he actually finds that she goes to all these clubs and groups, and he actually finds it really distracting, so he actually asks her to stop. Now, although this is a bit weird, she's not actually meant to be in the first place as well, because she doesn't have any problems either. So after that, he goes on a plane to go to another country to do some extra work, and he actually meets this man, and of course this is Brad Pitt, who is playing Tyler, and Tyler is a soap manufacturer. Now, once he starts talking to him, he actually gives his phone number, and then basically when he gets off the plane, he actually finds that his apartment has actually been blown up. So he calls Tyler, and then he goes round, and they actually go to this club and actually start fighting randomly in the streets. Now, they actually enjoy it because they're a little bit messed up in a way. However, they actually find that a lot of men are attracted from it, and they actually get a big crowd, and then that is what you've got the film for. So once they've got all this men gathering around, they actually start this club, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. However, once the film goes on, it actually has loads of different twists because he actually finds out that he's going mad in some way. Now, this film is 2.5 hours, so they've actually crammed a lot of stuff in it. So if you're going to watch this film, actually be prepared to actually find some really boring scenes. Although there are some really boring scenes, it's actually an excellent film because the acting from Brad Pitt and also Edward Norton is absolutely fantastic. Now, the only bad things I could find about it was the fact that the film's a little bit too long. It takes a little bit of a while to actually understand what's going on. And also there are some twists in the story which actually can be quite bad, but also can be quite good because it makes the film more interesting, and also it can be a little bit confusing. However, this isn't so bad once the film goes on. So that is my review and thoughts of what I thought of Fight Club. Let me know in the comment section below of what you thought, and as always, thanks for watching.
Okay, so the host is about this alien invasion, and it's sort of like the after Earth of basically what is happening.